What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip. Today let's go to Saturday, the start of the weekend, the 16th of July. We've got 19 confirmed deals to get through today, so a fair amount to cover. And before we get any further guys, as always, if you smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's video, down below in that description box guys, you know the drill, 8 10 transfers, anyway after 9 PM is the second video of the day. I'm going to apologise, there was no second video yesterday because I was trying to do the top 10 transfers of the week, but based on my template, it corrupted. It has taken a while to recover that file, but I have done it now, and it will be the second video of the day. And finally, guys, it's the weekend. It's the weekend challenge. Try to smash 1,000 likes by 12 PM. That is 4 hours after this video goes live then. So start off today in the confirmed deals, we have got Marquinhos going to Fluminense in the Liga do Brazil. He's joined them from Udinese on undisclosed fee, and this guy has been around quite a few clubs as of late, and I think in particular, he was playing in the Saudi Pro League. Then we go on to Michel Machado, I think that's how he says his name, a Brazilian fullback. He's joined Las Palmas from Almeria on a free transfer. Then we go on to Balanta this time. If you play Football Manager, you'll definitely recognise him. Back on like Football Manager 15, I think it was, he was regarded as one of the biggest talents on the game and obviously was playing for River Plate. But now has left River Plate to go to FC Basel for £2.98 million. He's still only 23, so I imagine could use that as a bit of a stepping stone. Then we go on to Casey Palmer today, going to Huddersfield from Chelsea on a loan deal. And that's one of their youth prospects. Now we go on to Corona. He's going from a youngster to a guy that's pretty damn old. He's actually 35, I think. That's going to Corona, going back to Almeria from Brisbane Roar. And that one is a free transfer, returning to his former club. Then we got to Hachem Mastor of AC Milan, going out on loan to PEC Zwolle. Again, if I apologise if I said that wrong, but it's in their Eredivisie. So last season at Malaga, if I'm correct, he did very much struggle to get first team opportunities. Obviously, he was only like 16 or 17, but now he just turned 18 years old. And I imagine he could get a lot of first team opportunities in the Eredivisie. And that will obviously help him progress a lot, which he needs to do at that age. Then we go on to Fred Friday, that's a brilliant name, going to AZ Alkmaar. That is from Lillestrøm SK for £1.28 million. Then we go on to Roy Behrens, going to Reading this time from, the club is going to be Hertha Berlin for an undisclosed fee. Reading have also signed the next guy, which is going to be John Swift from Chelsea on a free transfer, so they got a bit of a double deal right there. Then we go on to Jong Ho Hong, going to a team in the, I think it's the Chinese Pro League, which is going to be Jiangsu Suning. So he's joining them from FC Augsburg for £3.4 million, and he's a really good silver card on FIFA Ultimate Team, and I hope they do get the Chinese Super League on the game next year, because they really need it. There's so many top class players there. Then we go on to Daniele Verde this time, that's going to be Avellino from Roma. It's a loan deal for him. Then we go on to Antonio Barragan, the former Liverpool man, going to Middlesbrough, completing a deal from Valencia for an undisclosed fee. And apparently Middlesbrough are also very close now to announcing Subotic and also Negredo on a season-long loan for him. So that's a really good bit of business so far by Middlesbrough. Then we go on to Seri Dai, I'm not sure how you say his name, going back to Basel from Stuttgart. No fears, we mentioned that as a double deal yesterday for FC Basel, getting also Balanta like I mentioned before. They've also signed the likes of, I think it's Steaua Doumbia as well. So they've got, that's quite a nice hyperlink there for sweaty teams. Then we got on to Header Gergis, oh god, what have I just said then? Gergis, I think his name is, a Netherlands goalkeeper going to PSV Eindhoven. That is from a team, again I'm going to butcher this, De Graafschap for £425,000. Then we go on to Sylvain Marvo, a flop at Newcastle United, to be honest, didn't really do anything, going to Lorient on a free transfer. And he was released by Newcastle a couple of months ago. Then we got on to Antonio Sanabria, a Paraguayan striker going to Real Betis. So this guy is very highly rated in Spain, and he was owned by Roma, but has joined Betis for around £6.38 million. And I think Spurs were initially linked, but obviously now they signed Vincent Janssen. And I'll be keeping an eye out to see how well he does, because he did get 11 goals last season for Sporting Gijon. Then we got on to Andrei Shevchenko. He's actually become now the official manager of the Ukraine national team. If I'm correct, it's his very first managerial job, and if it is, fair play for him to taking that. He has definitely got some big balls for doing it. Then we got on to Vincent Kompany. It's not actually about him, it's regarding the Belgian national team manager, Wilmot. So he's been sacked by the Belgian FA for reaching the quarterfinals only of Euro 2016 and losing to Wales. Then we finally got on to Mehdi Benatia. Yesterday I covered it, but now all the official details have come out. He's gone to Juventus from Bayern on a loan deal for a season for €3 million. They have the option to buy him next year for €17 million. And I think that's good business by both parties. Now we got on to the potential deals, and first I've got Wojciech Szczesny of Arsenal. So according to Gazzetta dello Sport, Roma have agreed to re-sign Wojciech Szczesny on loan from Arsenal. Expect the deal to be wrapped up in the next week. There were a lot of reports just a few weeks ago now saying that Arsenal didn't want to keep him and Roma didn't want to take him back, but now it looks like it's all been resolved and he could be their goalkeeper for next season, or the backup at least. Then we go on to Joran Zoet today, and this one probably ties in the fact that PSV has signed a goalkeeper today, potentially moving to Manchester City. So according to the Daily Mail, Pep Guardiola is considering making a move for £7 million rated PSV goalkeeper Joran Zoet as he mulls over the future of Joe Hart. He's not the only goalkeeper to be linked to City over the last couple of days, as of course Claudio Bravo has been from Barcelona as well. Then we go on to how Robson Kanu currently without a club, and today apparently Hull City are the favourites to get him. So according to the Daily Star, Hull City have moved into pole position to sign Wales Euro 2016 star Hal Robson Kanu, offering a 4-year deal to be off competition from Premier League rivals Swansea City, Watford, Everton, Middlesbrough and Burnley. And Leicester City were also linked to him before, and of course, like I mentioned the other day, he has currently got an offer from China for £100,000 per week. But fair play if he does go to Hull City, because it means he's definitely there for the football and wants to prove himself again after a good Euro 2016. Now we go on to Jeffrey Schlupp today, linked to West Bromwich Albion. So the Daily Telegraph asking that West Brom have made a £9 million offer for Leicester City defender Jeffrey Schlupp, having previously cast an eye on Leeds United's Charlie Taylor. I'm just going to say, he's not the only Leicester City player today linked for a move away from Claudio Ranieri's team. Then we go on to Carlos Sanchez today, linked to Marseille. So very short on according to the Birmingham Mail, there's some Ligue 1 side Marseille are set to sign Aston Villa midfielder Carlos Sanchez, who is 30 years old. So this guy is not only Aston Villa player to be linked to Marseille, in fact, I think it's Idrissa Gueye, he's also linked. And again, I mentioned it the other day, it's probably the fact that Lassana Diarra, he's probably on his way out of Marseille and looking to replace him. Then we go on to Joe Gomez there. It's not actually a transfer, but it leads to a transfer. That's because he's got a new injury. So according to the Daily Mail and multiple other sources, including the Liverpool Echo, who are very reliable, they're saying Liverpool will look to sign a new centre-back now that Joe Gomez has picked up a new injury after his ACL before. So this injury is actually an Achilles problem. There's also keeping out Mamadou Sakho from the start of the new season. Most places are saying we'll be looking for an experienced centre-back from the Bundesliga. Obviously, Subotic comes into that category, but he's on his way to Middlesbrough, so I'm not sure who will try and get, because right now, we've only got Lovren and Matip actually fit. And of course, we released Kolo Touré, and hopefully we go back in from now for another season. Then we got on to Joe Allen today, linked to Swansea City. Swansea will wait to discover the outcome of Giants' talks with Liverpool before deciding whether to press ahead with a move for the midfielder, according to Sky sources. Allen, who joined Liverpool for £15 million back in 2012 from Swansea, has 1 year remaining on his current contract at Anfield and is yet to hold talks over an extension. And right now, Joe Allen is not currently training with the Liverpool team because, of course, he's got an extended holiday after Wales reached his semi-finals of Euro 2016. And now, according to Le Provence, they're saying that Tottenham have entered the race to sign Marseille winger George Kevin Nkudu, though they face competition from Hamburg and Sevilla with a fee of €15 million touted. He's also been linked to likes of West Ham, I think, before, and he'd just be a really nice silver in the Barclays Premier League, or the Premier League now, should I say. Then we got on to Xherdan Shaqiri today, linked to Borussia Dortmund. So according to the Daily Mirror, Borussia Dortmund are targeting Stoke City winger Shaqiri as a potential replacement for Henrik Mkhitaryan. So I don't know if I believe this or not. Obviously, he played previously for Bayern Munich, but I don't think Shaqiri is the type of player they go after, especially after signing Dembele. They've also got Emre Moore and potentially Andre Schürrle coming in, and a player that will also cover in a second. Then we got on to a player that's not on FIFA. That is going to be Gabriel Jesus. So according to Gianluca Di Marzio, Inter is set to sign 19-year-old forward Gabriel Jesus from Palmeiras. The Brazilian will officially sign for Jiangsu Suning, who had the same ownership for €30 million in January, before immediately being loaned out to the Italian club Inter Milan. So I'm pretty sure he will be on FIFA 17, because even if at the start of the season he's at Palmeiras, he'll then get a transfer card to Inter Milan. But after that, he may potentially not be in the game at all, because he is technically owned by the Chinese team. But I'll say it again, we've got to hope that the Chinese league is on FIFA 17. Then we got on to João Mario today, linked to Inter Milan as well. So according to Gazzetta dello Sport, they're saying the Sporting star João Mario has decided to join Inter Milan instead of Chelsea. The 23-year-old believes he has a better chance of a key role at the San Siro. And it's definitely looking at Inter Milan have a lot of money about them now. They've just got to start spending it on some players, because I think right now they've not signed too many. Then we go on to Cedro Berahino today, linked to Crystal Palace. So apparently Crystal Palace have turned their attention to £20 million rated West Brom striker Cedro Berahino after their move for Christian Benteke has stalled. And I've seen some rumours going around why the Benteke deal has stalled, and apparently Liverpool are holding out for like £32 million for what we paid for him, and I think Crystal Palace are offering, I think it's 30. So honestly, if that deal doesn't go through for £2 million sake, it's ridiculous. And the Express and Star are both saying that Watford have pulled out the race for West Brom and Albion striker Cedro Berahino. So it looks like now it's just between, I think, Stoke City and Crystal Palace. And now according to Sport Bill, Destin and Borussia Dortmund are set to re-sign Mario Götze from Bayern Munich for €28 million. The 24-year-old will sign a 5-year contract. Now, yes, they said the Dortmund were signing him and Andre Schürrle, like I mentioned, but right now, I mean, Mario Götze returning, it'll be huge for them, but I'm not too sure how their fans will actually react, because they hated him when he went to Bayern Munich, and understandably so. So again, we'll have to wait and see, and it'll be very interesting to see at least for next season. Then we go on to Carlos Bacca today, linked to Arsenal and not West Ham. So Gazzetta dello Sport sport, as in the Arsenal have turned their attentions to Carlos Bacca after missing out on Gonzalo Higuaín, and the AC Milan striker rejected a move to West Ham. Atletico Madrid and Napoli could rival the Gunners for his signature. So like I mentioned before, the whole West Ham talks between Bacca and them, they did break down. So I'm actually quite surprised about that, because West Ham, they seem to be quite struggling right now to actually get themselves a new striker. By the way, Bacca to Arsenal could be a thing. Then we got on to Gonzalo Higuaín, like I mentioned in the Bacca deal, today linked to Juve. So according to Sky Italia, Juventus are interested in signing Napoli striker Gonzalo Higuaín, who is keen to join the Italian champions. No talks have been taking place between the two clubs, but Higuaín has a €94 million release clause, and Juventus are willing to offer cash plus players to meet it. If Napoli reject the players offered by Juventus, they would allow Juve to pay the release clause over 2 years rather than in one go. The players Napoli would consider are Simone Zaza, Roberto Pereira, Stefano Sturaro, and Daniele Verde. Napoli are also aware of interest from Arsenal. There has been no contact over that. Then we go on to Diego Costa today. Apparently he's told Conte he wants to go back to Atletico Madrid. So AS has said that Chelsea striker Diego Costa has told the Blues he wants to rejoin Atletico Madrid, but new boss Antonio Conte wants the Spain international to stay, which is pretty damn obvious given the fact he's their main striker along with Michy Batshuayi. So we'll have to wait and see for Diego Costa, but I don't think he'll go this year, potentially though in January or next season. Then we go on to Mahrez today. It's quite a sad day for Leicester, to be honest, because him and Kanté, they look like they're leaving. So according to France Football, Mahrez has no desire to extend his stay at Leicester City, as he looks to move on to a more established European club. Although he still has 3 years remaining on his contract at the club. So it's really sad news for Leicester, because he's one of the 3 players they consider to have helped win them the league. Obviously the whole team done it, but they done the impossible last season. And Jamie Vardy, he committed his future to the club, but now it looks like Kanté and Mahrez, they're not doing the same. And the headline basically says Mahrez to reject new Leicester City contract. So again, it's really sad news, and hopefully they can work something out. And finally, we go on to N'Golo Kanté. Apparently he is definitely Chelsea bound. So this was broken by a company called RMC, and first I'm going to read you the tweet by one of their people that actually broke it. He is called, I think it's Mohamed Bouhafsi. So this guy tweeted saying Kanté to Chelsea is done. Medical within 48 hours, 5-year contract, €36 million. So he works for RMC. Then RMC put out an article saying Chelsea have agreed a £30 million deal with Leicester City to sign N'Golo Kanté. Then also mentions the contract being 5 years and it being done in the next 48 hours. So this would be a huge one for Chelsea, but a massive loss at the same time for Leicester. So the fee is either £30 million or £32 million, it seems, in the news right now, because Sky Sports is saying 32, everywhere else is saying 30. Leicester have offered him a new and improved 4-year contract, but now, just like Mahrez, looks like he will reject it. And it's thought that Kanté will have a medical over the weekend before meeting up with Chelsea on their pre-season training camp in Austria, where he will discuss personal terms. And to finish things up, we've got 2 quotes from Claudio Ranieri, the Leicester City manager. So he told the Leicester Mercury, "I don't know. I know one thing, we have offered a new deal of a contract to him. I don't want to lose him, I don't want to, but I could understand if he wants to go." So very sad for Leicester, but a great signing for Chelsea if it goes through, guys. So there, all today's potential transfers, as well as the confirmed stuff at the very beginning. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. Remember, it is the weekend challenge. Try and smash 1,000 before 12 PM, 4 hours after the video goes live. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content. The comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I street in the next episode. And again, my previous video down below in the description box, guys. 8 minutes transfers, anywhere after 9 PM is the second video of the day. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.